Wayne, this is Anthony here in the Netherlands, in Arnhem, with Henry behind the camera, and I'm elated to meet Henry tonight and his wife Elena, and to demonstrate the Florijn website to both of you. And I'm really looking forward to meeting up with you two at some stage and in real life, and I hear that Henry's going to see you soon, or planning maybe perhaps on meeting you soon, so it's great that these connections are now being made, and there's so few of us usury abolitionists out there, so well, let's get to it. Okay, so this is the main website, and this is how it looks when you're on the phone. Say, obviously, when you see on the computer, it has a slightly different layout, but it's all created to be well usable with the phone. That's really key in our layout. So we have a number of buttons here, and the most important ones are login. I'll do that in a minute. Open account. This one means open account. Manage account, and then a few lesser import frequently asked questions, contact, become a reseller, and Facebook and Twitter. But the main issues are open an account. I'll go there first. And you can choose whether to open an account for businesses or for consumers. So bedrijven is business, consumer is particuliere. So for instance, if I choose particuliere, this can be filled out in just 1 minute. As you can see that you only need a user ID, a first name, last name, email address, and a phone number, and that's basically all we need to know. And you can actually lie about your name if you want. We don't care. But okay, that's most people fill in. Experience shows that most people just give the right name. But if you want to use the Florijn anonymously, then that's possible. If you sign up for a business account, we need a little more information, an address. We need to really know your real name. Obviously, phone number, address, correspondence address. Bank account. We need your bank account, because if you sell Florijn, we need to be able to deposit the money in your account. So we need to know your banking information as well. This takes 5 minutes to fill in. The consumer account can be opened in 1 minute, and the beauty of it is, if you open up an account, you can use it in 1 minute. You can use it immediately. And I'll now log in on the main application. So I'll go to login. This is my master password, so I'll keep that for myself if you don't mind. Yeah, we're in. So now you see my account name is ARPM. That's my initials, but that's also my account name. This is my Come on now. I misclicked there, I'm sorry. This is my balance. 595.31 is my balance in Florijn. The F is Florijn. And now we have a couple of options here. Pay, betalen, buy, kopen, sell, verkopen, and log out. And this is the exchange. At this point there is nobody offering Florijn at the exchange, but you can always buy from the foundation. What it says here is Foundation de Florijn Netherlands always sells Florijn for 95 cents. And for instance, I can now buy Florijn. For instance, 20 Florijn for And then I can select my bank. Oh, wacht even. Ja, hier kan ik het choose. Triodos Bank. Dan. Ja. Pay with Ideal. And now we can go into the banking software, but this is generic for Holland. In the United States or or elsewhere, you'll need different banking software. But we can equip. Should we make, for instance, a website for the United States? If we want to do the talent there, we would have to use American software. But that's no problem. We can just generate that. That's no issue. I'll go back here. Cancel. So, should I continue with this transaction and buy the Florijn? It would be deposited immediately on my Florijn account. So I haven't done that now because I don't have banking credentials with me, so I can't buy online now at this stage. Should I have completed the transaction and have bought the Florijn via the bank? But I simply don't have banking credentials now with me. Otherwise, I will show you how. But that's not so exciting. But should I have done it, the 20 Florijn would have been deposited on my Florijn account immediately after the transaction, so that I would have been able to pay with the Florijn from that moment on. So shall we continue after dinner?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Sure.
So I just showed how to buy Florijn. So that was this buy and. For instance, let me show how I can sell, verkopen. So I can say 595 is my balance, so that I could sell that, but I will just sell, say, whatever, 100. For 0, no. Ja, 9, 3, 9. So now I'm going to sell 100 Florijn for 93.9 cents per piece. Fill in my password again, I'll keep it private. Otherwise you can enter all my applications everywhere. Yeah, so your offer has been placed, this is what it says now, and now you see this offer here. This is what I'm selling. And at some point somebody will pick this up, and this is happening. At this point, before I posted this, nobody was selling, but people are selling all the time, and they're buying too. So this will be sold in a few days, this will be gone.
So you're buying and selling Florijn right now?
Yeah.
And what about, how does this work in a shop? Is it similar or?
No, so this is the business side. Only companies can sell. So I have had some turnover apparently. That's why I have a balance of 595 or whatever did I have. So I can sell my surplus Florijn. But obviously in a store it will be pay. I'm just going to pay. For instance, I'll just do a transaction with the Florijn. This is the account of our foundation. So you can search. So I now found the Foundation Florijn Netherlands. That is our organization. So that's what I'm going to select. Now I'm going to deposit 1 Florijn. To account Stichting Florijn Nederland. I can fill in comments. Thanks. Continue. So this payment is now going to be done. 1 Florijn to account Stichting Florijn Nederland. Comments, thank you. Pay now, bang. Payment complete. And the Florijn is now deposited in the account of the counterparty. And it is immediately available for the other party. And my own balance has now been my own balance is now 494, so that's minus the 100 that is now being sold, and minus the one that I've paid to Stichting Florijn Nederland. So that's how simple it is. And all this, of course, this is a well, basically a small app that we have made for especially to be suitable for phones, for smartphones, because as you can see, it's pretty, you know, you can work it well, and all this is backed up by Migchels software. So this is our private software, what we developed, especially the beurs, which means exchange, and the buying and selling of the Florijn. That's all our software, but the banking software in the background is Migchels from social trade organization in Utrecht, which is a fairly substantial interest-free think tank. We also operate in Latin America, by the way, great deal. So that's basically our app, and yeah, it looks very simple, and that's because it is, and that's all we need. This is modern money, and we can provide interest-free credit. You can go into Migchels. I'll show that also. If you manage account, you can go log into Migchels. For instance, RPM again. Password. I'll do this. And this is Migchels. This is the back office. This is every user can go here, and especially what you can see here is all your account information. So all the transactions that are being done. You see the monthly contributions. You see the transaction that we just did. This one Florijn, you know, that was just paid. You see that here?
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah, that's the payment you just made.
Yeah. So it's all there. And this then is how the website looks. So people can get a credit limit. If you say a company wants some credit, we don't give much at this point, of course, because it's still a small network. But the company can get 500 credit or 1,000 credit, no problem. And we can set that in Migchels, and then you can get the credit line means that you can go into the red. So you can go below zero, say. It's not that we deposit money in your account, we give you a credit limit. And it's a revolving credit, but you have to make down payments. So every month you pay 1/12 of your credit line. But then you can spend the money again immediately. But the reason for this is that the only way that people can acquire money for the down payment is either with turnover or by buying on the exchange. So by forcing people to make down payments, we have more turnover on the exchange, which guarantees that the Florijn is always well tradable and well convertible. Because that's the only thing that could nominally go wrong in this system, that people start liquidating a lot of Florijn while there is not enough demand on the exchange, and that would of course impact the exchange rate of the Florijn. And what we don't want is that exchange rate goes down too much, so that companies will lose faith, you know?
Yeah.
So volume management in the Florijn or in any talent system is a function of the exchange rate of the unit on the exchange. So if the exchange rate starts going down, we can take Florijn out of circulation in several ways. So that the money supply starts going down, which is obviously not to say what you want, but if there is oversupply on the exchange, we see this as inflation and as a sign that there is too much money in circulation. And so we can manage the volume in basically scientific terms. Theoretically, nothing can go wrong. But you know, many people have said that about many inventions, I know that, but still I maintain a well-managed talent system can never go bust, can never go down. It's intrinsically stable.
Yes. Okay.
There you have it.
So, can you tell me why the Florijn? Why should people get involved with this type of a system?
The one reason is obviously because you need to get away from banking units, be it the euro or the yen or the dollar. They're all trash and they're all going down. There's a big financial crisis looming. So that's one reason why everybody should get involved with alternative currencies anywhere. But why you should get involved with the Florijn is because the Florijn is the first unit that provides everything that modern money needs. Interest-free credit, convertibility to the dominant unit, the dollar or the euro. You can create the Florijn as convertible to the euro, but if we would install a version of the Florijn in the talent system in the United States, it would mean that it would have to be convertible to dollar, but that can be easily arranged. We just have to create a website with American banking software instead of Dutch banking software, that's all. But then you have convertibility to dollar. Credit allocation is, it's not that everybody can just dole out credit to themselves ad infinitum, that's not the way it works. So there is a credit check, but we do represent the community. We have no profit, intend to make profit. Our only goal is to serve the community with the credit. So that's all that matters with our allocation of credit. Is can be network afforded, and if the network can afford it, then you will get the credit because it's simply by your participation you have a right to it. So that's really obviously very different to normal banking. And you know, all the alternative currencies that you've had in the past and that you still have today, for instance the Swiss Weir, fantastic system, turns over billions, and they're not even convertible to Swiss franc. They don't even have consumers involved. So we have the same architecture, but with consumers, with convertibility, and we're the first interest-free credit-based unit in the world that has seamless convertibility to the dominant banking units. And that's a massive breakthrough. Nobody has this. And this is exactly what we need. Because Bitcoin, okay, is convertible to dollar, also with an exchange, but our exchange has clear rules. You can never sell for more than 95 cents. So the Florijn can never become worth more than €1. You can sell for a maximum of 95 cents. You can sell for a lower price, but topping off the exchange rate simply prevents any speculation, and that's what we want. So the Florijn, you can run an entire country on it. If all the banks go bust and everybody goes open up a Florijn account, we could just continue. We would have everything that we would need from a monetary system. And yeah, well, there's no reason anymore now for people to continue in the interest-bearing paradigm. But we need these high-end currencies that really provide all the basic requirements, you know. You cannot expect to bust banking if your unit is not convertible, if your unit does not provide cheap credit, if you can't even provide these very basic requirements for modern money, then you're still in the minor league. But with this architecture, we have the keys to really bust the banks, to really start providing high-end liquidity on a massive scale. Of course, the next challenge is marketing. Yeah. Getting these people involved, you know, because Florijn is the best unit in the world, but it's only used by 500 people. The euro is the worst unit in the world, together with the dollar, but it's used by 500 million people. So the euro is powerful and the Florijn is not. but that is a challenge for everybody who's involved in alternative currencies. First, you need to find a good architecture that is now available. Secondly, how do you get people to use it? Yeah, that's a challenge. That's just a matter of hard work, of solid marketing. I think it can be done. I see no reason why not. But yes, it is a massive challenge.